So, this is a weird sight, me actually filming for once, but tomorrow is a very, very special day. It is the start of the Photography and Videography Show 2024. It's been 2 years since I've been there. The last time I was there, I bought my Sony a7 III, which you guys literally see every single video because that's how I record most of my videos. So our first area that I wanted to take a look at was actually HPRC cases, and I ended up buying some of this. And I want to point out just the high quality of the foam that they can also provide in the cases. Now I bought one of their 225Ws, which is kind of like the aircraft carry-on model. We was looking at a small handheld one here. But I was wanting to take notice of the clean foam in there. It is such a clean cut, but also so detailed. Great little company. An alternative to Pelican? Yes, definitely. I don't know the quality difference. I've never owned a Pelican, but I definitely do own a 225W, and I do love it very, very much. Now, I spent a very good time at Rode, and I ended up, again, buying something from Rode. But currently here, we're looking at the Rode Duo Caster, which is like the mini podcast mixer desk. And you can see I was having a little play around, as this is my first time actually seeing one in the flesh. Now, editing me here, I want to just point out kind of the features on this. So obviously, you've got the 4-channel mixers, you also have obviously the solo and mute buttons, and then you have those kind of special effects pads, which you can use to trigger certain sound effects and all that kind of stuff. On top of all that, you've got the screen, which obviously shows you everything, but I did notice on the computer that was opposite this little station, there's actually a whole desktop app thing, which is also pretty cool. And then finally, you've got your kind of headphone monitor, little scroll wheels in the corner that adjust the headphone volume, and I must say, they can go very loud. Now, it says here that I can plug my phone in and listen through the headphones, so what am I going to do? Slap you guys down on the desk there, you're going to get to look at some other random person playing with the exact same device, whilst I talk about the device a little bit. So this device is aimed at being a sort of on-the-go podcast mixer for those beginner kind of podcasters. You can have 4-channel inputs into this small Duo one. If you get the Pro Plus, you can have, I think, 5 or 6. Now, the audio quality is exceptionally well from these Rode headphones that they're also providing us with. And to be honest, they shocked me quite a bit, the high quality. On par with my Marshall, but I definitely feel the more studio vibe to them. And I think in the future, they'll be an absolute great addition to my studio. If Rode want to work with me, I'm perfectly happy to work with them, because these little Duocasters are pretty good little desktop mixers. Oh, we're back. We've finished messing around now. They're pretty good little Duocasters. The mixers on desk mixers, I do love them. And the sound quality out of those headphones was brilliant. Some microphones, I picked up the Stereo Mic Pro 2. Okay then, so we're taking a look at a beautiful Sony FX3 here, which is in Sony's kind of cine range of cameras, and maybe the next building block for me as a videography and photography company owner. Pretty nice little camera, flip screen as well, so if you wanted to vlog with an FX3, not know why you'd vlog with an FX3, but you could.
Yes, that's all the ports there.
What cards is it on?
It takes both SD and CF Express Type A.
Yeah.
You can use either,
Okay.
and you can use them interchangeably.
Camera on for a change. It's only a7 III. That's this camera here. Yeah, looking at telephotos mainly. Some big ass lenses at the back there. Oh, Jesus. And then here I'm looking at the Sony Alpha 7, which has got a nice little telephoto lens on. Mainly looking at the lens because I'm in the market for a telephoto lens. Do like the look of it. Don't know what I'm doing there. Why am I moving stuff? There you go. Alpha 7 IV, so it's actually probably the 7 IV. Again, really bad filming, but looking at the flip screen capability, again, that's something the A7 III doesn't have, but I really wish it did. The A7S III does have a flip screen, but I have the A7 III. Great filming here for me. Really great filming. I'm like a kid in a candy store. Okay then, so we're now just going to kind of have a little nosy around the show. Personally got on my way there. Looking at this very nice little camera here. Heading over to Insta360 because I am definitely in the market for a 360 camera, and Insta360 seem to be the people to go to. I would have gone to DJI, but they're not there. Looking at some video switchers, not something I need to do, and some more broadcast style equipment like this beautiful camera with the V-mount battery. But again, not something I'm really needing at this point in time. It was just kind of cool to see some epic equipment. Kid in the candy store, as I said earlier. Yeah, Joby, which again, not really my interest. Looking at actually a retail kind of industry supplier who supplies a lot of equipment. Teleprompter, yes please. Tamron is off to the side there. I'm going to have another video looking at Tamron. Like I've got Sony, Roby? What? That's stage lighting. Rode. But yeah, just kind of wandering around. You can see how busy it is. Again, this is opening day. Day numero 1. I haven't even looked at days 2 footage yet. But it's having a little wander around. There is some weird and wonderful stands here alongside the ones you would kind of expect. Again, I kind of just circled around Tamron here. Taking a quick stop off Tamron, but we're not going to stay there for too long. Looking at another Pelican, even though I've already bought a Pelican at this time. And also some random supplies. It's actually for the drone, that Pelican, I believe, if I remember correctly. Looking at some storage devices, because content creators on the go, you need good quality storage. And then this big ass light. Like, if I'd bought that home, I don't know how we would power it in this house. That is one big light. And I do believe, yes, it was for this robot. There was a little robot company here showing cool things. Another cool light. You know I love lights. Stage lighting, that's my thing. Cool little bendy RGB light for filmmaking. Pretty cool, not gonna lie. Filmed it multiple times throughout the day. Really enjoyed looking at it. There's a bunch of other stuff that this random company had. So we've been out here for most of the day now. It's like, what time is it now? It's gotta be... Oh yeah, it's 3:30. 3:30 in the afternoon. There's about one show left for me to watch, and then we get to go home, obviously, with the new Rode mic, and the case that's sat there with a bunch of random stuff on top. I was kind of sat out the way at the moment. Next, creator stage. So yeah, interesting. Day 1 is almost over. Almost.